Used to be Traveling with Promise, but I did change my name. Happy New Year's to everyone that's alive and well. I know it's been a minute since I've gone live. Kind of restless right now, so I figured I'll go live and just give everyone an update on how everything is going so far, and just let everyone know how good everything's going. So 2024 definitely was a crazy year for me. It was a true test in my life. I lost a job, was pretty much trying to make it for like 7, 8 months. I knew that I had a purpose in my life, and I knew that I needed to make a change in career and just do something that's going to make me happy as a whole. So the best job I could think of at that time last year was the government. Me being a prior serviceman for 8 years in the Army, I knew that going into the federal government could be a good new lease in my life. Definitely with close to 8 years of military time, working for the federal government about 12 years could give me early retirement. So I applied for probably over 2,000 jobs. I interviewed probably 100 sometimes, and I probably got about 20 offers until I decided on the offer that I currently have. So I would just say in life, you just got to be persistent. You got to be someone who's going to not settle for less. And one of the biggest things that I've preached for years is just it's that want versus need concept. So when I say want versus need, what I mean is you can want the world, but what would that cost you? It should always be about the needs, being able to get things that you need instead of things that you want. Making the first decision, I mean, making the right decision over the first decision type deal. I can truly say that I encouraged myself last year. I literally said once I lost my job in January that I want a career in which I can actually just go and just not manage people, just do my job, report to one person, and go home. So that's just how it is. So if you want to contribute to the channel, I do have a cash app, which is Living with a Purpose 20. See someone in the chat ask about donating. So Living with a Purpose 20 is my cash app if you want to donate to me. Thanks in advance for that. But yeah, 2024, it's like I said, I went through, I'm someone who hasn't had many jobs in my life. I was in the military for 8 years. I was in staffing for 8 years. And then I had a distribution center for about 3 years. So nearly 20 years of my life, I was able to just have those three main jobs. Uh, and so anyone in the chat, like I said, I never asked for anyone to give anything on my channel, but if you want to donate, as the person is trying to on the chat, Cash App, Living with a Purpose is my header if you want to donate, but you don't have to. But yeah, 2024 again, it was definitely a troublesome time for me. I like again for someone who's had just 3 or 4 jobs total. I just turned 20. I mean 42. So I literally was sitting back and just thinking, okay, what do I want to do? Got a lot of talent. I believe I could bring a lot to the table, and what can I do to have a career that I really could say that hey, um, it has a future, it has benefits, it has retirement because outside of the military, the 2 jobs I had that were great, none of them had retirement. So they were in careers in which once you work it, and you work that job for 20 years, you ain't got nothing to show for it. It's no retirement or anything. So I, I I'm telling you, wanted to throw in the towel last year. I wanted to quit. I got depressed. I just kept saying to myself like, this can't be life. I for someone who's had it all, like my when I say I had it all, I had them all. I had it all. Like my credit score was almost 800. I had all the top credit cards you could think of. I think I had about 6 Amex cards. I had about 2 Chase cards, a Best Buy card, every card that actually made you someone special, that made you the top of the line. But I tell people, when you get humbled, it's definitely something that will make you think about life as a whole. Like I can truly say in my life up until last year, I worked hard for everything, and everything that I worked hard for reaped a lot of benefits. I mean, I was someone who pretty much persevered, had a lot of good opportunities in life, and just felt like my life was just clicking. But then it was just a situation in which I sat back and I really had some perspective last year. I was someone who is die hard at every job that I have, anything I do, I'm gun ho with it. I give my all, give my last, and etc. And I just think that last year was a big eye opener for me because it was a situation in which you can do so much in life and don't have substance and don't have the purpose, and what you think is where you need to be at is actually not where you're supposed to be at. I mean, I can truly say as a whole that what I what I thought I needed to be at, I wasn't there, and I got humbled. I mean, didn't do anything wrong or anything, but when I tell you I lost everything, I lost everything. When I lost my job in January and then found another job in May, it was a higher paying job than my 3 year job that I had. Uh, cool gig and everything, but it was just something that didn't work out. And when I tell you it was tough, from the end of May to December, it was. But I will tell you this: what got me through the tough time is just my faith, but also it gave me the ability to get that release that I needed. I'm someone who loves the outdoors, loves to hike and everything else like that. And me losing that job was probably the best time in my life. I spent a lot of time from May to November just hiking and just going up to mountains and just sitting up and just being thankful for having my mountain highs and my valley lows. Being someone who actually just knew I had a purpose here, but didn't know what it was. I had to I had to dig deep. Having my mountain moments and just being thankful for everything that went bad, went well, and just having that perspective to know that things in life would get better. Having that much time off is something that I believe too that helped me on my mental health. Being a military veteran with 3 tours of combat. When things happen negatively in your life, you tend to want to throw in the towel. You tend to want to quit because you're thinking to yourself that I worked so hard to be where I'm at today, and I lost it all. It could be a situation in which when I say you can lose it all, you lose it all. Like I went from having again a top credit score. I lost all my credit cards. My credit went bad, and everything. But I kept the faith to know that there was a purpose for me in life. I knew what my goals and dreams and ambitions were and has always been. So I didn't let what I seen dictate my future. You know, I just had that perseverance, and I had that drive to still get to where I wanted to go. You know, I'm someone who won't settle at anything in life. I'm gonna work hard. I'm gonna do everything the right way. I'm gonna be a team player, and I'm gonna wear a smile in the process. And when I tell you that, doing that stretch of time was some of the best moments of my life, having that peace, being able to go out on a trail and just admire nature, seeing waterfalls, wildlife, nice soundscapes and dreamscapes, nice lakes, and just enjoying the simple things in life. It gave me that me time that I needed to just get away from the world on a trailhead. And it gave me just the faith to know that 2024 didn't start out well, but it's going to end better than it started. And it did. When I tell you, from October to late November, I had about 12 federal job offers, um, but only one was on the West Coast. And that was my ultimate goal. And to say that not only did I get the job I wanted, I got the best job out of all of the agencies. And it's just something that I would just tell anyone that's maybe watching this live now or may watch this live later. Uh, don't give up. Don't let what you see dictate your future. Don't let what may seem bad disrupt your progress. Don't let nothing that could get you off your rocker to, don't let that happen. You just got to know that you got a purpose. You got to know that you're here for a reason, and you got to shoot for the stars. Whatever you want to do in life, you got to trust that process. And it could be a situation in which you lose it all. It reminds me. I believe in the Bible. I think Job. Job lost it. Job lost it all. He lost it all, but God gave him more than he lost back. And I can truly say, with how I feel, that everything that I lost in 2024, not only I'm going to get it back, I'm going to get 3 or 4 times fold. You just got to be able to just be happy, have a great mindset, and just know that things will get better. So this is a life update so far. So as I told you last year, I was seeking happiness in all the wrong places. I thought that having a job that I had, having the best credit cards, all the statuses and travel, hotels and flight chains, it made me feel like I was on top of the world until I got humbled. But when I got the news in November that I got the job in Washington State, it meant the world to me because California has always been my lifelong goal to where I would want to retire and just live at some point. But I always knew that the cost of living there was very, very high. So I knew going into this next chapter of my life that whatever job I get, it has to be a job that has a lot of upward mobility, retirement options, and etc. And me being able to get the role that I got with the federal government is definitely going to give me that opportunity. But I also like that I'm near an airport. So me being a season ticket holder for the Niners, I can get to a game on a Sunday now and fly right back and don't have to worry about a hotel or rent a car or nothing. And to me, that's favor. It's great now being where I'm at compared to where I was last year around this time. And it just goes to show that you just got to be able to have the faith in who you believe in, but also trust that trouble don't last always. Good things are going to happen when it's your time, and I feel great about life as a whole. Um, been here in Washington State since the weekend of Thanksgiving. Before the week before Thanksgiving is when I got here. So this still apartment hunting now, just to see exactly what would be a good place to stay. Um, I do know with a lot of apartment complexes, a lot of them run your credit. So me being someone who had great credit and then lost my credit last year, it's kind of difficult for me now to find an apartment here in Washington State. But I'm trusting that everything's gonna work out. The hotels that I've been staying in is very close to my job, which is great. And actually a little cheaper than having an apartment. But I'm hoping within the next couple weeks I'll be able to find me an apartment here in Washington State so I can make it a home and just be able to go home every day from work instead of going to a hotel. But in due time, I think it'll come. But I'm very excited about this next chapter in my life. Just had a birthday just before Christmas. Had a chance to go home and visit my family for Christmas, which was great. Had a great time with my mom and my sister. And again, I'm just happy to be where I'm at right now, especially looking back from where I was last year. It was just a true testament of keeping the faith and just knowing that things will get better in due time. So I'm alive and well here in Washington State. The people on my job are amazing. Great team, great supervisor, great counterparts. They welcome me with open arms, very helpful with the transition to the team. And they're all about just working as a whole and having that family culture at the job. So I'm very excited about that chapter that's going on. And I'm very excited about with life. I would just say if you don't take anything else from this live, just know that life is going to have its ups and downs. Life is going to have You're gonna have your wins, your losses. You're gonna have your pains, your gains. You're gonna have everything that you can think of. But it's not how you start; it's how you finish. Me being someone who ran track in high school and in elementary and middle school, one thing we always said, especially if you're a sprinter, once that gun go off, you got that split second in which you got to be able to react and go. Some races you can have a bad start and still win, but there's some races when that gun go off, you can have a bad start and still come back and win that race. And life is a race. It's a trail. It has a destination, you know. And not only does it have a destination, it has an itinerary, you know. When you're on that path and your journey that you're in, you may have setbacks sometimes. You may have some curveballs. You may have a lot of things that will try to deter you from getting to your destination. But what you have to do is keep moving forward and don't look back. Thing that comes to mind to me in the Bible with Lot wife, it was pretty much told not to look back, and whatever she do, don't look back. And she looked back and turned to a pillow of salt. It's things like that, that you just gotta be mindful of. You can, I would say this: never forget where you were, but always keep your mind on moving forward. You know, if you're someone who, I would say this: it should always be mind over matter as it relates to a lot of things. But a lot of times, I would say too, if you're someone who live within your means when you didn't have the job that you had. Then when you get the job and make more money, don't flip the switch and live outside of your means. You got to have that same mentality of a person who live within their means. You may have more money coming in now, but be smart. Be able to, don't let the eye candy persuade you to purchase things that you shouldn't purchase. It's just simple things like that. But I'm excited about 2025. I'm hoping that we all thrive in 2025. I hope that we all remain humble in the process. I hope that everything that you want to happen in 2025, I hope it happens for you. But just know what you may want to happen in 2025 may not happen on your watch or when you want it to happen. Prime example, I can say last year that 2024 again, horrible year for me. But so many times last year, and when something was about to happen, it was like something, something. It was like it's hard to describe what I'm saying. So it was like it was times last year in which me being unemployed. Of course, you get unemployment every week, but there was so many times last year in which I wanted to throw in a towel or I needed something to happen immediately, and it didn't. But the funny thing about it, when I needed it to happen, it happened every single time. When something bad was about to happen, or if a bill needed to get paid, or this needed to get done, when I wanted it to happen last year, it never happened on my watch. You don't get to control how things happen in your life. You may be someone who want things to happen when you want to happen, how you want to happen, and etc. But it's not going to happen when you want it to happen. It will happen when you need it to happen. I When I look back at last year, I've met some interesting people while I went hiking from May to November. I've always said in life that people come in and out of your life for a season, and I can truly say that. I remember one day on the trail, I met one of the park workers that helps with parking. She happened to be a ex federal government worker, and I told her my situation. She encouraged me. She told me to keep my head up, and it's gonna work out for you. Only thing you got to do is get your foot in the door, and etc. I met five more people on that trail, all federal government workers. It was as if they said that it was as if they was in that same conversation I had with that park worker about the federal government. They said the same exact things that she said. And I'm sitting there in the back of my mind. I was like, what are the odds of me going on a hike on a random place in Colorado, and I meet five people, all work for the federal government, all told me the same story, all motivated me and encouraged me. Insane. And when I got this job here that started this past December, I went back to let the park worker know that I got the job. And unfortunately, certain national parks and state parks, they're only open for certain parts of the year. And it just dawned on me like a couple weeks ago that that park worker was in my life for a season. I met that park worker four times between May and October, random days of the week. Every time I went to the park, she was there, asked for an update, asked me how the process was going, kept encouraging me to keep going, and I wanted to go back and let her know and thank her for her encouraging words during that time of the year. But unfortunately, they were only seasonal workers, and it just, like I said, it dawned on me the other day. It was like, well, it does go to show that people are in your life for a season. Because she even said that when we first met, she even said, "Well, I don't know what's going on, but I guess the galaxy of the world wanted us to meet here and talk about this because I had no idea that you was gonna be here. I ain't even had like, I don't know how this conversation started, but we had to meet here and we had to talk about this. And for that to happen, I think 4 or 5 more times within a 5 month span, and I didn't go to that park and hike the same time. I went at random times. I went on random days. For her to be there every time was insane. So again, I'm thankful for the journey. I'm thankful for life as a whole. It 2024 was one of my lowest moments in my life, and I can truly say that it ended in being one of the best years of my life because I lost everything that I had and gained more at the end of the year. And this year is going to be more and more better opportunities. It's going to be the chapter in my life that I needed. I feel like I'm going to thrive this year. And it's all because I didn't give up. I didn't let losing a job dictate my future. I didn't let mental health dictate my future. I didn't let failure dictate my future. I just said that not only am I going to get the job that I want, um, I'm gonna get it on my terms. And what those terms were for me is, of course, I wanted a job that paid well, but I wanted a job that was going to set me for me, but also a team that's going to literally appreciate who I am and what I bring to the table. A team that wants me to be there. And not saying that my other jobs didn't want me to be there. My my workers, they wanted me to be there because they knew that I was a good leader in the roles that I was in. But my counterparts at my last two stops were just it's hard to describe the feeling in those roles. So being able to start a new role and we're welcome with open arms and they're loving me. Um, it's hard to describe it. And everyone here that I've met, even the random people I've met here in Washington State, they've all been nice. And it's been a revelation here. I knew moving to Washington State from Colorado, I'll be exchanging my snow with rain, but I'll take it every time. So I'm just gonna say, everyone, just keep your head in the game. You know, don't give up on life as a whole, and your next chapter is gonna be better than your previous chapter. You know, you just gotta be able to know that at any given time, as you know, in a lot of movies and everything else, scripts can change. You know, um, don't let don't look at a script and let that be what it is. You can determine what happens in your life. You just got to have the faith that things can happen and you got to be able to work hard to get it. So um, but everyone, I am doing well, and my channel was Traveling with Promise. I just changed the name because I wanted to. I believe with the things that I've got a chance to see over my 42 years of life, I wanted to at least have a channel name that fit the content that I have. Traveling with Promise was a good starting point to a channel name, but on my channel, I hike, I travel, I do a lot of things on this channel, and it's always from a veteran lens. So I figure I mix up from the trail. I mean, from the front lines to the trails, a veterans take. I like that title. So everyone as a whole, just know I'll still be uploading content throughout. I actually have two other channels that I had for years, but actually wasn't using them. So I decided to make one a nature channel, and then make another one a soundscape and dreamscapes channel. I mean Dreamscapes channel. So if you're someone who's into wildlife, finding serenity in nature, finding serenity with nature. Um, it's my other channel. We have a blue background and mountain view. If you're someone who into waterfalls and good backdrops for mountains, soundscapes and dreamscapes is my third channel. So this channel here is always going to be my primary channel. Um, and what I've been doing the last few days is just seeing what's going well on each of the three channels, and if items wasn't getting views on a certain channel, then I just deleted them off and then just put it on a channel that I think it fits the niche for. So I'll be continuing to upload to this channel. I still got over 3 or 4 thousand videos that I'm gonna be uploading. I'm just divvying up the content to this channel, Finding Serenity and Nature channel, and Soundscapes and Dreamscapes channel. So you'll see those in my description as well. Thank you to all my subscribers so far. I really, really appreciate it. Um, I started this channel on May 19th last year in hopes of getting 1,000 subscribers within 3 months and get monetized within 6 months. And it's been a journey. I just hit 2,000 plus subscribers yesterday. So thank you to all my subscribers so far. Really appreciate you stopping by the channel. I'm gonna continue to work towards my watch hours. I'm currently at 332 watch hours. I'm a long way from 3,000 and 4,000. So I'll continue to sharpen up my content. What I'm thinking about doing is making a few long form videos that's going to splice up my content, because a lot of the long form videos that I have, or landscape videos, they're not really long videos. Some of those landscape videos are the same time of a short, maybe 28 seconds here, 45 seconds here. So I'm gonna you'll see me uploading more and more content to this channel here, just to get things back to where it needs to be. Um, I've only gone on one hike here in Washington State so far. That was at the Sequami Falls, which is I believe about 40 miles from where I'm currently at. So my goal is to get to Mount Rainier and a few other hiking spots. I've already mapped out all the waterfalls that's I believe, within 100 miles from my current location on Google Maps. It's just weird that in certain parts of Washington State, it's it rains, but some of the waterfalls I want to visit are in areas that is really, really snowing. Even Mount Rainier is on like 45 miles from where I'm currently at, but Mount Rainier is covered with snow right now as well. So my goal this weekend is to hit a trail or two, um, so I can capture some more good content. But I have so much content that I captured over the years, but so much content from May to November last year that I got enough content to upload for days. I believe I got about 3 or 4 thousand videos. So I'll be just seeing exactly where to upload those videos to between the three channels. But um, thank you all for supporting my channel here. Being at 2,000 subscribers is a blessing. You know, I don't take it for granted. Um, I'm someone who really enjoy the content that I capture. I just wanted to share it with the world. I know I can be in a better place on YouTube, but got a lot of opportunities to get better. I believe honestly that if my content can get in the right hands or the right audience, I would be my content really would be taking off. I've had vidIQ before. They had a promotion in which you can get vidIQ for I think $7 and some change for the whole 2025 per month. So I took advantage of that. I'm gonna start using CapCut again, and I'm gonna see what I can do to get my watch time up to hopefully get monetized within the next month or so. But I'll keep chipping away. But again, everyone, thank you for all of your support. Um, I can truly say that 2024 had bad moments, but it ended well. And I'm very happy to be where I'm at today. And the best is yet to come, not only for me, but also for you. So be on the lookout for more content. Again, this is my primary channel here. I do have the two other channels, Finding Serenity in Nature, which is going to be mostly just wildlife that I've seen on the trail or just some interesting things I've seen on the trail. Soundscapes and Dreamscapes would be waterfalls and mountain backdrops, and etc. This channel here changed the name up because I wanted to give it a fresh look that can actually meet the several niches that I have on this channel, which is nature, hiking, 49er games, traveling, and etc. So definitely continue to support the channel. Um, Thank you in advance. If you want to support my channel in any other ways, like and comment. Turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of my uploads. If you want to send anything to my Cash App, thank you in advance. It's not something that I push, but Living with a Purpose 20 is my Cash App if you want to contribute. But I'm hoping now that I got the job that I want, I know what my work schedule is, I'll be able to go live at least once or twice a week now, and have more interactions with my current subscribers and potential subscribers. But everyone continue to like and comment on my content. Tell a friend, tell a loved one, tell a coworker about the channel. Like let them know if they need an escape, need a reason to smile, just need to relax. This is the channel for them. And if this channel don't have what you are looking for, Finding Serenity in Nature and Soundscapes and Dreamscapes are outstanding channels that I have. So if you're a wildlife nature lover, Finding Serenity in Nature is going to be a good channel for you. I have a blue and white mountain backdrop as the thumbnail for that channel, and then the Soundscapes and Dreamscapes channel has a nice backdrop with a like a blue greenish water as a thumbnail there. So definitely support. I have a little over 2,000 subscribers on this channel. The Finding Serenity in Nature channel is really picking up. I had 124 subscribers just 2 weeks ago, and within 1 week, I went from 124 subscribers to over 1,500. So I gained over 1,400 subscribers in just a week and a half on that channel. So all the new subscribers on that channel, I'm very thankful as well. But that just let me know that I'm using my gift. I'm trying to get better at YouTube, trying to make sure that certain channels only have certain things. That way, I'm appeasing the audience and subscribers on that channel, and not having having content on a channel that people may not enjoy. So more than likely, this channel here may end up turning into a 49ers channel. Um, it's a mix right now of nature and 49ers on this channel right here. So I'll see how everything goes, but I have enough content to go around to all three channels. But again, everyone, Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed year. And I believe the best is yet to come. Again, not only for me, but also for you. Hang in there. More and more content is going to get uploaded every couple of days on this channel, as well as my other two channels. So if you don't see what you want on this channel, Finding Serenity in Nature is my second channel. My third channel is Soundscapes and Dreamscapes. So if you're someone who into waterfalls, mountain backdrops, and a lot of nice, I want to say eye candy on a trail, um, Soundscapes and Dreamscapes is going to be that channel for you. If you're someone who loves animals and wildlife, Finding Serenity in Nature is going to be the channel for you. And then this channel is going to have pretty much everything. So you'll see wildlife, you'll see nature, you'll see me traveling, you'll see 49ers games. This game has all the niches that I have in one. The other two channels are specifically towards nature, and the other one is specifically with waterfalls and mountain backdrops. So I hope your 2025 is very prosperous, and I hope that everyone remains blessed. Keep me in your prayers as I keep you in my prayers, and just don't give up. Life is going to give you sometimes the best, and it's going to give you the worst. You just got to decide that when you get the worst, how can you turn a bad thing into a good thing. Godspeed. See you guys on the next one.